Captain of the Charges. That's my current quest. Vivien de Fer. Or we can go to the Black Emporium, or got this mercenary thing. Let's go for Vivien, shall we? No. To Vivien. Vivien de Fer, the first enchanter of Montsimard, has extended an invitation to a salon at the Chateau of Duc Bastion de Ghislaine. Use the world map to attend the salon. Let us go! Pick our crew. So Cassandra. Maybe I should take Sarah. Let's try out Sarah, and then I can switch back to Varric later. Oh my goodness, her face is so creepy. Yes, let's go to a noble household and take Sarah. What could possibly go wrong? Right, Fennec. There are little cute animal things. Rebel mages, they are not cute little animal things. And I don't get to look at the third one. Because we're too busy loading a black screen. What's the point of loading to load, like that?
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
Ooh, I like that. So that's probably different depending on who I am.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
It's idle gossip. I don't know what they... Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Oh, that's a useful one. What have you heard about me? Yeah, tell me about the Duke.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
And you know of me?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Okay, it's all true. They exaggerate a bit.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
Varric.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
Varric.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
This is a holy calling. We're restoring peace. I want justice for the divine. Your political outcasts. Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick. Just making that point there. Mr. Blah, 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 blah. I want justice for the divine. This is a holy calling. I mean, this is what it's about, isn't it? These three are what it's about, kind of, to an extent, for Mr. Alec. There is that extent that this is something he feels called to. But I don't think he wants to say that out loud. Restoring peace, kind of making it worse. We want justice for the divine. It's the only sensible one, I think.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is out scouring the hills for her murderer as we speak. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I don't care. Oh my goodness. I don't care. Kill him. Let him go. Let him go. Yeah. We're not... I want justice for the killers of Divine Justinia. Oh, someone has slightly insulted me. Let us kill him. No, let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Why don't you have a French accent? I mean, Norwegian accent.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
What about the Marquis?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Pleasure to meet you. Yes, let's be formal.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles.
Oh, what do you want?
Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
I can flirt with her. What are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Do you support the Circle?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
And the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
But the Chantry opposes us. Not at the moment. They don't. Not quite. From what from the thing that from what happened with Thingy, Josephine. What can you offer?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Eventually, yes. What do you get? You'll work inside the court?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky.
That's been,
It
yes.
is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
What do you get out of this? Tempted to ask, but it's kind of... It seems a little gift horse mouth looking E. Might still ask though. Yes, let's ask.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Well, welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
And there we go. There's our second mage. Ooh. Warriors can take more punishment than the guards because of high armor and guard. Tutorial information is I'm complaining that the loading screens are too short. Oh, who's that? Who else is here? Cassandra. Anything new? I assume that
That's
there's.
enough for now.
Another time, then.
I assume at some point there'll be a bit more dialogue. Who else is here? Ah, Mr. Cullen. What are you doing here?
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I like to stand out. I like to stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir,
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I believe the mark will help. You trust in the Inquisition.
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I like your enthusiasm. The thing is, that's a sensible thing to say. I just don't like the... Yes. You've thought this through.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
There's not really much in terms of supply lines. We just... I mean, assumably it's armies from Haven, not into Haven, really. Need to find Miss Vivian. I'll give her a try in the next place we go. Probably be up to the Storm Coast, I think.
I don't know. Master Harriet's hammer's a good...
I assume, unless there's something else to do. There's the Lone Warden. He's in the Hinterlands. Ironbolt the Storm Coast. Travel to the Hinterland with Solus. Okay. So I think we will try out Vivian in the Storm Coast because we don't need... Can I see on the map where people are? So this Vivian, she's up in the Chantry. So I want to take Solus to the Hinterlands anyway, but I want to try Vivian out first. That's my plan, though I don't think you're talking to me. Vivian, you around here? Vivian.
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
We need the circle restored. Ooh! Ooh! I think... I was sent there? I think, I think from what I read, Alec is the youngest son, or a younger son. The rebels are apostates. It's true. The Templars made their beds. Justice is all that matters. No. I think this one's probably more akin to the way I've been playing Alec so far. Other than being confused by how this dialogue system works a few times and saying the wrong thing. This chaos harms everyone.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
Yay, greatly
If only
approves.
the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
They're doomed. You'll help decide. I'll do all I can. Like, do I want to say, oh yes, you can have loads of power? I'll do it. I'll do all I can. I think.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
I'll use it to change things. The Chantry will be restored. Andraste chose me. No one should have that power. The Chantry will be restored exactly the way it was. I think I've discussed with Cassandra that I don't think that's exactly what he wants. I'll use it to change things.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Okay. She's not particularly fond of that choice. Well. Right, to the Storm Coast. Need to meet Iron Bull. Travel to the location. So we'll take Cassandra. Should I go with both my new people? Let's go with both my new people. Creepy. Yes. Let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? I will quick save. Pride demons. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the pride demons, perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men. Clever and manipulative as the desire demon, with a penchant for cruel irony that is almost human. While the demons of desire largely engage in bribery, pride will use mortals' own best natures against them. Clever men... something. I should just give up reading. Reading on the loading screens. I don't know why they put like mini codices in the loading screens, because you know.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast.
Do you have arms?
I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll look into it.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Oh, you do have arms. Good. Regions on the coast discovered. That's still so creepy. I should probably check out if we have anything shiny for you, my dear. Do I have any good staves? You don't actually have one equipped, do you? Oh, you do. You already have one. Right. What about... how do I go back? Armor. Level 6, you can't wear that. It's annoying. I think from what I've seen before, looks like it might be quite nice to have on, but I can't give her... can't... that's annoying. And again, I don't really like this stuff. Oh well. Nothing new, I'm sorry.